Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, go ahead, like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. If you aren't new, hey boo, welcome back. On my channel, we will be talking about travel, self-love, mental health, spirituality, family, and everything in between. As you can see, we are going to be talking about Carnival Sunrise Cruise. So I'm trying to help you guys to not make the same mistakes as I did on our first cruise. Sit back, hope you find this video helpful. So we'll get right into it.
What's up? I'm your girl, Queen Ash J, and with me I have my son,
Ricardo.
And we just came back from our very first cruise. You want to hear about it? Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and press that notification bell so you can be hit with another video. This is my very first video on my channel, so thank you for stopping by and hanging with us. Okay, what we went on was Carnival, the Carnival Sunrise Cruise. We went from Miami to Jamaica to Cayman Islands and back to Miami. So we did a 5-day cruise. So we're gonna talk about the preparation. We booked our cruise in July. And we took it for the day after Christmas. So,
well, we did like monthly payments.
Yes. So what we did was we paid $50 a piece for the deposit. Then you have, what was that? 6 months, 5 months. Yeah. I'm lying. We didn't have 5 months. We had to pay it off by October. So you have to pay it off 2 months prior to your cruise. So my recommendation is to book early enough so you can break your payments up. It wound up being, it was 4 of us in the cabin. So you know, the more that you put in your cabin, the cheaper your rates are. So it was 4 of us in the cabin, which came out to like $1,800 and something. And by the time, and that's after port fees and all of that. So after you break everything down, it turned out to be like $375 and some change a piece with us 4. So I would recommend either like paying one a month or dividing it by however many adults are gonna pay. Then you know, like divide that by however many months that you have, and then you know how to pay it off. Our last day to pay it off was October 7th. October 7th we had to pay it off by then. So if you don't have it paid off 2 months prior, you're not gonna be able to go. So make sure you have it all paid off so you don't forfeit your money.
So while you're paying like the actual payments like per month, like are you paying for like the excursions and the food and the drinks, everything that goes on the card?
Personally, from experience now, I think I would pay the cruise off by that date. Then within those 2 months before going, get the excursions paid off. Like, because once you get to wherever you're going, whatever wasn't paid prior to going, then it goes up. The price goes up. So I would say get your trip paid, put that to the side. Now within those other 2 months, get your excursions paid, get your drink packages.
Gotta get that.
Get your drink packages. Don't even say like, nah, we don't need a drink package, you just go buy drinks. Get your drink packages.
Way too expensive. Way too expensive.
Because we didn't get a drink package. And we wish we would have got a drink package. Get outfits. Whatever outfits, have your outfits planned out for the day. Like, don't wait until, because especially if you're ordering and you ain't going to the store. So if you're going to like Shein or Fashion Nova or Icon Swim, whatever other places that you go to, it's gonna take about 1 to 2 weeks. So don't wait till the last minute. Get everything within enough time. Now, when we talk about the excursions, so with the excursions, you don't have to do an excursion if you don't want to. Some people, you can stay on the cruise. They have other activities on the cruise that you can do. So I said when I go back, one place that we go to, we're not getting off. We're just gonna stay on because now everybody off the ship. Now the lines are shorter. You can do other stuff. So you don't have. It's not necessary. You don't have to go out if you don't.
Well,
really want
if you download the app, the Hub app actually for Carnival, you can actually see every excursion that's going around like all through the whole entire boat, the whole cruise, like it has the whole schedule, like has the time, everything, and where it's going to be, what floor, things like that.
I have it posted here. So, and then once you get off, they have a whole bunch of people, workers, taxis around that's offering to take you places if you don't have an excursion, so you can pay. I know it was a van that wanted to take us up the street to a beach or whatever, and he was charging like $10 a head. So, but we walked to another beach, and we actually still paid somebody to walk us around the corner to a beach.
To actually get on the
But
beach,
it was crazy. And so we tipped him for walking us over there, and they charge you to get into the beach. It's weird, but you can just walk the town, because I think that's probably what I do next time. Just go walk. Like, it's a bunch of stuff. Everybody is going to hound you to buy something. Everybody is going to call you over, try to sell you this, try to sell you that. Trust me, if you're going to Jamaica, they're going to assume you smoke even if you don't smoke, and they're going to try to get you on some weed left and right. I'll just let you know.
Do not make eye contact at all. They're going to try to sell you something off the rip. As soon as you open the gate, you get in. Just like that.
So now, that brings us to bringing on, we talked about the packages. The drink package, the Cheers package, is, it was $300 for the whole entire time. So I think it was like $52 a night.
Mm-hmm.
So it wound up being like $300 for, 4 to 5 days. So, get it. Because you can get a drink every 10 minutes.
Wait, so it had like a, wait, really?
Yeah.
We had like a whole like a time limit when we get it. That's crazy.
We didn't get it. My sister them was smart enough to get it. We didn't get it.
That's why Uncle D had said he had to wait 5 minutes or so.
So, yeah. But I got a picture of spiked lemonade. I thought I was doing something good because it was $22, and to get a drink was like, for that drink was $11. The drinks was running between like $11 and $15. So I thought I was doing good. Like, I'm gonna get me a picture of the spiked lemonade, $22. Get hit with the bill, it said $42. So I was confused. So yeah, I would definitely get a drink package.
It was definitely hit their feet.
Because I plan on being tipsy, toe up, from the floor up. I want to be white girl wasted. And I wouldn't. Bring in your alcohol on board. This one I should have did what we tried to do. So, y'all don't tell nobody y'all heard this over here. They only let you bring wine. You can bring a 750 milliliter bottle of wine. 1 bottle per luggage. That's what they say. We went out and bought some wine because we was going to put our liquor in it. Well, the bottle we got the first time, that was before we knew that it had to be 750 milliliters. So we had did it good, boom, but it was too big. So we went out and got the wrong bottle, which they didn't specify what bottle we get. But I saw Snoop Dogg on the bottle, so I wanted to get that bottle. So I know we get that bottle, and we just knew that it was gonna be easy like last time, but the bottle was too tight, put it too tight in it, so it swelled up, and then it was too late. So why not use another bottle? So we didn't get to take no liquor in our wine bottles. Now, my mama, y'all better tell her that I told y'all this. My mama had some Malibu in the little travel bottles like that you get from Walmart. The little travel like lotion, baby oil, little bottles like that you put your stuff in to travel. She had filled up like 6 of them with some Malibu. She's not a drinker, so that's what she brought. And she had some little miniatures. But y'all, peep this. They didn't even check the luggage. So we could have just brought our liquor. Because they didn't even check none of that.
Oh, I went after y'all, so.
They checked your bag?
No, they didn't check anything.
Oh, I was about to say, because they did not open the bag. They ain't do none of that. Now, parking.
Gotta pay it online.
Yeah, tell them.
You gotta make a reservation. I forgot what the app was called.
Like park.
It was like area parking. I thought it was something like that. Or partially, maybe. Good shit.
I know. Well, I know that when he went in, he paid online, and they give you a barcode, and then they tell you the number to call, but you don't have to call the number because people are already there, and the address where you go park. You do not park at, well, you can. If you decide to park at the port, it's $25 per day to park at the port. Park at the port. Park at the port. You gotta worry about no shuttle. You gotta worry about all of that. Now, the parking that he chose, we rode with Cotto. So the parking that he did was $11 a day. And then you found out what it was called?
Oh, no. I forgot what it was.
So you park in there, and the shuttle comes every 45 minutes. The line is already long, so you in the line for a good 45 minutes. Then you gotta wait. They say come every 45 minutes, but I know when we were there, I think it was like three vans came and went before we were able to get on. And it only takes a certain amount. It's not like a big van or nothing like that. So, what is the name?
Parkway parking.
And then they just give you a barcode to get into the garage.
Yeah, you have to scan it actually. I forgot what it's called, like a red scanner thing. As soon as you hold it up to it, they just open up. You can go to the floor. It's open.
We had to go to 47. I would recommend packing your bags like the night before. Do not wait the night before. We did not get no sleep, and we had to drive 3.5 hours to Miami. Do not wait the night before to pack those bags, because then when you leave it, you like, did I forget something? Because you trying to hurry back at the last minute. Like, I slept for 1 hour. I think Cotto them slept for two hours. And I slept for 1 hour. And then we driving down there, halfway we had to pull over and switch drivers because we falling asleep. Don't do that. That brings me to say, get enough sleep. So that's why I don't pack that night before, because you really need that to sleep, especially if you got to drive a long way. If the port is in your city, then hey, do whatever. But you need to allow yourself enough time to get there, because like I said, if you're doing the shuttle, the $11 a day shuttle, parking with the shuttle, then you want to allot a couple of hours before you have to board, because like I said, it comes at once every 45 minutes. Then the line is already long, so at least a good 2 hours before your boarding time. So the earlier the better. We left the house at
around like
6,
7.
Yeah. I know we got on the road like 7, but we had to leave here, and we met my mom and them, and then we all left. Checking in. If you have the app, the Carnival Hub app, this is if you're going on Carnival. I'm sure whatever other cruise lines, I'm sure they have their own apps or whatever. But if you have the app, complete your check-in. Put your documents in, your address, your emergency, everything. Put all of that in, and it'll save you a lot of time when you get there. We didn't do that. They're gonna scan your information, they'll look it up and tell you, oh, now you got to go through security, all of that, and they got the dogs. Don't have nothing, you don't got no business taking, because they had the dogs when you get there. So you got to go through that long line. You got to go finish getting registered, get checked, you take your picture, do all of that, and you get your boarding pass. Don't put your boarding pass away. Because everybody you run into is gonna ask you for the boarding pass.
I'm gonna keep reminding you to hold it up too every time
Boarding
you walk.
pass. It's important. It's like an ID. You don't even need your ID or none of that. You put the rest of that stuff away. But that boarding pass, keep that. Because your picture is already attached to your boarding pass. So every time they scan your boarding pass, your picture gonna come up, your room number, and whatever else you got going on. Okay, parents, sign your kids up for Camp Ocean ahead of time. Well, you can sign them up when you get there. But like I said before, do everything before you get on the cruise. So you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Do everything. Sign them up. You can sign them up as early as 2. If y'all like me, I be going to FTK. So I'm on FTK the whole vacation. Y'all don't know what FTK is, them kids. I don't want them around me. So if y'all like kids under y'all all the time, at least let them go for a couple hours so you can let your hair down and you can get some drinks and you can relax. Because kids will kill your vibe every single time. Sit there behind the camera. They can go all day. They have a little break where you can get them. They can sit them right back. We got one that came with us. We hardly ever seen him. And he was at camp. One of them kids. Kids from Cotto. My sister kids. And she thought about she was on FTK all vacation. She didn't get on FTK until like the day before. And she was in heaven after that. You gonna thank yourself later. Get rid of them kids. Now we have a ride on the boat. Right? So we already talked about the parking and the shuttle experience. I recommend, if you got the money, to park at the port. You in and out. In and out. It's right there. You ain't gotta wait for nobody. Again, allow yourself a few hours before your boarding time. Our boarding time was 12:30. We got to the parking garage, it was like 10 something. We didn't get to the port until after 1. So, but
a long line for that shuttle.
Yeah, last call for boarding was at 2:30. So we made it in enough time. Minor paperwork. You have a minor that is traveling with one parent. The other parent has to sign a form giving that child permission to travel with that parent. So that is important. You can find that on their website. You have to get the other parent, unless you have like custody papers, adoption papers, something like that that's showing that this child is yours, living with you, whatever, you have to give the other person permission to take the child. Birth certificates and IDs, that's what you need for the cruise. If you have a passport, perfect. I recommend a passport because you in that fast track line, especially when you come back. You got a passport, you in and out, whereas they got the birth certificates and the IDs, it's a film.
Really did.
So, have a passport, but if not, birth certificate, ID, that's all you really need. It's not necessary to have a passport, it just makes life easier. Mm-hmm. He didn't do it, so he can't talk on it. First, get on the ship, you go to your muster station. They're gonna do a 3 to 5 minute safety video about life jacket, what to do, how to get on the boat. But you must go to your muster station. He was so late coming.
It was a good thing Pablo, the driver, I was so glad he was so cool and he let me stay on so I could go back and get it.
You remember his name?
Yeah, Pablo.
Shout out to Pablo. So then I'm just saying, I would recommend going straight to your room, unpack. I'm the only one in our room that unpacked, and it was great for me because anytime I need to change, I just go grab my outfit out of You didn't unpack, so
I just brought 2 backpacks. That's all I needed.
but it was a hassle trying to find something, pulling out stuff, and pushing it back
Honestly, it
in.
was really a hassle because I didn't really prepare like my clothes like I should have. So I had to like just pick through like what clothes I should wear today.
I recommend you unpack when you get there, you get settled, get relaxed, get comfortable, and you ain't got to go digging through nothing. But if you like to live out of a suitcase, do your thing. To each his own. We thought we had to go to guest services. I don't remember why, but we went down and got this long line for guest services. And we didn't need to. We really wasted time standing in guest services, and we don't know why we were there. But we come to find out while we were there, it's the people that's like, if something's wrong with your room. So if something's wrong with your room, get the guest services immediately, because that line is gonna be long. If it's something that can wait till tomorrow, wait, because then like, as the days go by, nobody's in line there. But that first day, that line is like wrapping around all down the hall. So now, if you just something as simple as trying to put money onto y'all passes, because they don't take cash. Now you cannot use cash on board at all. You have to use, everything is done through your boarding pass. The boarding pass is your room key, it's your ID, it's for you to get on and off the cruise, it's for you to purchase drinks and anything else. You use that. So you can go to the kiosk, which is right by the guest services. You go there and you can add money. Don't use a card. You can't add money from a card. The casino has an ATM, so if you didn't stop and get money, you get money from the ATM at the casino, and you can go and put the cash into the kiosk to add it to your account. That's if you didn't add money to your account. But like I said, put everything on prior. You go onto the hub, the Carnival Hub app, and add money on there on each account. You can put however much money y'all want. I think it's like up to $500 per account that is attached to you. If not, everything is going to be charged to your card that you have on file with them. So if you don't want everybody's stuff to come to your account and you want to separate it, then allow everybody to put their own money onto their account. Because everything was under me, under mine. Therefore, it just looked like I had like a high bill, and that wasn't even the case.
Yeah, it was all under her account, so all the money that went straight to her.
And I could have just put everybody. I could have split it up. Like the baby, I was giving the baby $25 for him, and then because what else he gonna need on the cruise? But because what he did spend is what brought me to this. Because what he spent this $20 on was internet. You have to get the internet, or you wouldn't have reception on the cruise at all. But the internet is either $20 a day, or it was $60 for the whole trip. And y'all see, he spent $20 for one day. But whatever. That's neither here nor there. I just wanted to bring that up to y'all. He paid $60, but then he did an extra $40 on the cruise.
And it just because I can look up something. I had to look up like multiple stuff, and the Wi-Fi was moving so trash. Like, it was moving so slow. So it went up like what, like 5 gigabytes faster.
Mine was fine. I don't know. I got reception everywhere. But yours was acting. You couldn't even FaceTime or nothing.
Exactly.
But if you don't need to do none of that, you go to your room, you unpack, you relax, or whatever, go eat. Go eat. Because I know you're hungry.
And it's free. Most of it.
But it was so much that we didn't even eat. A lot of the My Time Dining, which is like one of the upscale places that we went to. We went once. We could go like for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but y'all know the upscale places, they give you like this much of stuff. Look at me. What I'm gonna do with that? No. We went there once, so it was like the whole family. It was my mom's birthday night, and we all went and did that. But I would recommend y'all sticking to all the free places. I ain't gonna say free, included ones that you don't even need to do all of that. They got a ton of bars. It's gonna be a bar here, a bar there. Well, now y'all understand our frustration and why we wish we would have got the drink package, because it was bars like everywhere, and we over here look like we got waiters coming around and be like, "You need anything? We're good." We weren't good. We weren't good, but it is what it is. We know now. They have spas that you can go to. We went to the spa. We actually did, me and my sisters, we did a it was like a massage testing. They have a lot of free stuff. They do a lot of, like, we all got Pandoras. So they give out Pandoras. They had what? Pandoras, some diamond earrings from International Diamond Center. Serenity is for adults only. It's when you need to get away from the kids. Go to Serenity. They don't even let nobody under 18 come in there and disturb the peace. It is on the same floor as the camp, which is good. So if you send your little kids over there to the camp, they're not too far away from you, so you can go get them. But if you got your own hot tub up there, you don't have to share with no kids. A nice little bar. It's lounge chair. It was on deck 12. So it was nice. It was a vibe. At the pool deck, it was always lit. We got music. A few bars. That's where all the restaurants at. Of course, the slides in the pool and all of that.
They had like a big TV screen, like right at the top, like right under the top of the pool.
Hey, where you going? Come back for part 2